Hi, I'm Hollie Plemons. I'm the mom of three. I am a Tarrant County Republican Precinct Chair and hopefully will be ratified next week as an area leader. I am here to talk to you about everything that was said earlier. So one thing that was talked about repeatedly is pre-K. I've spoke about this before with you guys. I hope that somebody actually will read the information on the Peabody study out of Tennessee. It is the only controlled study in the United States on pre-K, and it does not show a positive outcome for those children in free pre-K. It's just you're backfilling because you're losing students because our public schools are an absolute nightmare. Representative Allison, you talked about the PEG transfer and why more parents don't do the PEG transfer. They don't know about it. I talk about it all the time. I've done it. I've actually done 8 different options for my kids. I've done 4 different charter schools. I've done online homeschool, traditional homeschool, co-op homeschool. I've gone to my home zone public school, my out-of-zone public school through a PEG transfer and through the school of choice, and out-of-district transfer, and now I have 1 child in private school and 1 child in charter school, and next year I will only have 1 child in school and he will be in private school. I completely rearranged my entire life so that that 1 child could go to private school. I would love to know where you can get private school for $6,000 a year. Of what you said earlier, I'm in Tarrant County, and everybody knows that our urban districts, they're hurting, and we've got low-income families, and in the urban districts is where you're going to have the higher tuition private schools. I am at the lowest tuition private school in Tarrant County, and it's $11,000 a year. An $8,000 coupon for somebody in Como, which is a very low-income district in Fort Worth. They can't go there, which is the same reason that they can't do the PEG transfer, because they need the transportation, they need the free uniforms, they need the free school supplies, and they have been set up to be on that. So these vouchers that you guys are talking about, your education savings account, and whenever you guys whine about, oh, the low-income kids, and that's who you're going to help, no, you're not. No, you're not. There's no data to prove that. You can look at the PEG transfers. You can look at the people that leave public school to go to charter schools. Our charter schools in the low-income areas, they're full, but guess what? So is public school. I am absolutely heartbroken that I keep coming here and all of you are so focused on 57,500 students, which is the amount of vouchers that you are going to do with HB1, when we have 5.5, 6.1, whatever the new number is for public school kids. Why are we spending millions of dollars? Why am I hauling my tail down here every single time you talk about vouchers on my own dime, having to get my husband to take off work, take a vacation day so I can be here? Because thank you so much for doing this week when half of the state of Texas is starting school and the other half starts tomorrow. And I'm not there getting my kids ready for school. You guys probably owe my husband a phone call because this is the first time in his life of being a father that he's having to get his kids ready for school the day before school. I'm sure he's going to do a fine job with it, but it's my job. But I wanted to come here because I think this is so important for my children. Even though I have my little that's going to be left and he's going to go to private and he's going to be fine, when he grows up, if he is living in a community of low-income people that had to be trapped in the public schools because the public schools are their only option, and then y'all aren't doing anything to fix them, you know who's going to pay for that? My kids. My kids, because they're not going to be able to get a job. And if none of y'all have gone to the store and paid with cash and looked at the confused teenager trying to figure out how to give you your change back, come to Fort Worth. I'll take you around. I'll show you what we're up against. Y'all have to fix public education. Vouchers are a new tax. Charter schools are the second lane of public education. Now you're wanting to start a third lane because you've mucked up the first 2. You need to fix public education. It is the only option. And if you think that there's not options, ladies, guys, raise your hands if you have an option to fix public education. Call on any of us. We would love to talk to you. Thank you.
All right. Thank